Hello and welcome to my Meet the Artist video for 2022. I made one of these last year on the 1st of January, which is when I planned to get this one out, but you know, art block. But I haven't actually looked at the art or the video before making this, so I don't know how similar or dissimilar this is. But you know, that was one of my first videos and this is one of my later videos, so hopefully this is better. But anyway, yeah, hello. Also, what you're seeing right now is my online persona I made, but I obviously do not look like this in reality, so I'll be drawing what I believe is a more accurate depiction of what I look like. Anyway, let's actually start and meet this artist. Hello, I'm Trinity. If you see my other videos, you know I start them by saying, hello, I'm Nyoko. And basically, Nyoko is a nickname that I use online, but Trinity is my real name, which I don't hide, but I kind of stopped saying in my intros because it got really lame-fy. And for anyone who doesn't know, my username is Nyoko Arts because my username on things like DeviantArt used to be Nyoko the Espeon because that's what I used to name all my Espeons in Pokemon. And it stuck, so I'm used to that name. So yeah. Honestly, when I think of Meet the Artist memes now, I think of that one meme with the song that's amazing that was going around. So I'll just start by answering some of those. I am currently 21 and I'll be turning 22 on March 26. One good thing about being born in the beginning of the year 2000 is that you don't need to remember your age, so you can use that last 2 brain cells for other things. My favorite color is blue, specifically like a baby blue, or most blues really. That being said, purple is rising since my persona is purple and I really like shading with pink and purple and multiply, like a pinkish purple. I am 4'10", which means I can't reach anything and people give me the kids menu sometimes. It has happened more than once. I am an Aries, and I don't know anything about zodiacs, but I do know Homestuck, so you know, there's that. I am also currently in a relationship. I've been dating my boyfriend for 6 years now, and I love him. I live in America, specifically California. I'm not going to put more detail because people are scary online. And I think that's everything from the catchy song, so... but at least the stuff I'd like to mention. I'll probably get into more of the stuff later, like stuff I like and, I don't know, stuff like that. As of right now, I live with my mom and our 3 dogs, of which you might hear in the background of my videos, or if I make an abrupt cut sometimes and say a dog was barking. With that said, let's meet the puppers real quick, because I added them. First up is Chiquita. She is an old Chihuahua, and she is my baby. I've had her since I was 10. Her 2 interests are food and naps, and she hates everything that isn't me. And some family members. But you know, that's it. Next up is Cujo. She's my mom's dog, and she's deceptively evil. The name was supposed to be a joke, but it turns out it fits. One moment she'll cuddle next to you, and the next she'll try to attack you. So you know, that's fun. And last up is Yoshi. He was my Nana's dog before she sadly passed away a few years ago. And we took him in. He's been pretty playful here, and he's a dork. He loves it here. That being said, we accidentally made him a treat hog. And yeah, that's our dog family. If you ever follow me on Instagram, I sometimes mention them in my stories. Now let's go over some of my likes and dislikes that I put on the drawing. Consider this a lightning round to get to know me. Actually, no, I'm probably going to take a while explaining this. Anyway. I love alphabetizing things, which you might notice, particularly with this list that I wrote, which I remembered to write in the beginning so you guys could actually look at it throughout the video, but I don't know how much of it stayed on the speed paint. If it didn't, oops. Anyway, I organize lists like stuff like that, and I find it very relaxing. Been this way since I was like 6 maybe, alphabetizing my crayons. Not color coding, alphabetizing, because that makes sense. I really love the Animal Crossing series, even if I go through spurts of playing it for like a month and then ignoring it for a few more. It's just a very relaxing series, and I love all the villager designs, which you can probably tell considering I have a series designing them as humans. And related to that, I love animals in general. I've been obsessed since I was little, and I had a bunch of animal encyclopedias and things like that, and I played like Zoo Vet and things like that. It was just really fun. I really like Casual Geographics videos right now, and when I get a new sketchbook, I'm probably going to end up using them as inspiration for animals to doodle. I also really love animated media, whether it's anime, a movie, a cartoon series like Steven Universe and Owl House, though I'm not really caught up with Owl House yet. I do like it though. I also love the animators on YouTube, and I'm finally dipping my feet into doing it myself. That being said, I have no idea what I'm doing, so the first tries might be kind of rough. Something I got into kind of recently is bullet journaling, which I got inspired to do from Amanda Rachel Lee's videos, and I did it all through 2021. I had an ongoing theme where each month was a different troll from Homestuck because I'm a nerd. And I think it really helped with organization. My spreads aren't the most polished or pretty, so I'm probably not going to make a video on them at all, but I do think they're cute. My current monthly thing is tigers, since that's the Chinese zodiac for 2022. I'm good with years. A really big inspiration on my art journey is the Danganronpa series. I got into it in high school and ended up joining the Danganronpa Amino at the time, and I really went wild with making art. It really helped me be more creative and make more art and get into digital art, because that's when I got like Ibis Paint X on my phone and stuff like that. And I ended up making my own fangin comic, which, while I'm not on Amino anymore, I am still working on it, and it has moved to Instagram. It's called Despair Emporium, and you can find it here. I'll have it linked below too. I want to do more content with my OCs, not just my Danganronpa OCs, but other OCs in general. Like a PMV that either just came out or is going to come out very, very soon. That being said, you might want to be aware of the existing Danganronpa games if you do check out my comic, because some things might be confusing and there may or may not be spoilers. Now let's move on. I also really like Homestuck, which I mentioned before with my whole Homestuck theme I had for my bullet journals. Though admittedly, I haven't really been keeping up with the original, past the original ending they had. The characters are still really fun, and I love all the fan music, which transitions well to my next topic. I love music. Obviously not all, but I like most of it, ranging from stuff like Youngblood to musicals to Homestuck fan music. Seriously guys, if there was a popular song ever, there's a Homestuck parody of it. Look it up. Some of them are really good. My Spotify is not organized at all, but it's just called too many songs, because it's just oh, time to see what drastically different song pops up next. Next up is Pokemon. I love Pokemon so much, even if some of the games aren't the best, admittedly. But I love the character design. I have a video series designing them as humans, like the Animal Crossing ones. And I have another one where I make my own Fakemon. I also have an OC for every type that I made a long time ago that I'm, I really like them, even if I haven't properly introduced a lot of them. I should get back to doing that. But with that said, now that I'm making my own region, I might actually update some of those OCs to be potential gym leaders or Elite Four members, maybe. So their teams might change a bit, because they were more so a general OC. My persona is a combination of an Espeon and a Monokuma from Danganronpa, so I love this franchise too. That being said, Espeon is actually my second favorite Pokemon, and my actual favorite is Sandshrew, because it was in the first episode I saw, and they're really cute. But yeah, I think I nerded out on Pokemon enough. Let's move on. I also really like soft things. Comfy blanket, soft plushie. If it feels nice, gimme, I want it. And the last thing I put under likes was Warrior Cats. I love this book series, even if I got too busy to read them all for a bit. I own a lot of them. I have a bookshelf that is 95% Warrior Cat books. I got up to the end of Dawn of the Clans and a bunch of extra stuff, some super editions, back when I was reading it, when it was coming out. That being said, I'm currently rereading the series, and I'm at the Power of Free arc. I plan to reread all the ones I'd already read, and then catch up with the new ones. I really want to join all the multi-animator projects in the future. Also, on many times I have attempted designing all the characters from A to Z. The farthest I got was when I was younger, probably 12 or something, when I was doing it traditionally, and my Nana would put them on her walls as decoration. But yeah, I've done it a few times. I think the farthest I might have gotten was to the letter D or E. But who knows, I might try again one day, and maybe live stream it possibly if I have a better setup, and if you guys would like to see that. I don't know, I don't know if anyone would like watching me draw a million cats, but I think it would be fun. And that's all my likes I wrote, so let's very quickly go over the oof that is dislikes. This will go by fast, because who likes to talk about what they don't like? First up, anxiety. Self-explanatory. It sucks. Please let me stop worrying about things that don't matter. Next up is art block and burnout, and considering that I just had a small hiatus because I had an art block burnout thing, I am very annoyed with it. As I'm sure fellow artists can relate to. I also hate bright lights. It hurts my eyes. Please stop. Bugs are horrifying, and I will freak out over a bug, like, if it's big enough, and I will be very useless, especially if I'm home alone. There have been times where I have just had a freak out and been useless for hours until someone came and saved me. Moving on, crowds suck, but luckily I don't have to deal with them right now. I don't leave the house, except for when I walk the dogs. Loud sounds suck. They make me panic, and I can't vacuum unless I have earbuds in. And lastly, I hate weird textured things, especially food stuff. I cannot eat mashed potatoes. The texture makes me want to puke. Okay, dislikes over. I really didn't want to, dwell on dislikes too much because, it's a bit of a downer. I realized I didn't really mention the art at all earlier. I think it's pretty simple. I got kind of lazy this year because I didn't really draw the full body, and I had just been motivated finally to draw again after I'd been in a slump, so I didn't, draw my full body. And I put myself in what have been my clothes since, March 2020, pajamas consisting of a big shirt and comfy pants. In these times, I've decided jeans suck, and I don't care if I wear PJs walking dogs. Oh yeah, I put the dogs on the bottom too that I mentioned earlier with their approximate ages. Some of them are a little iffy. They might be a year or two younger or older. Not two, but something like that. Pose-wise, it's kind of stiff too, but I gave myself a peace sign because as you can see in the corner, I am a bisexual, so obviously I default to weird, awkward hand signs. It's always finger guns, peace signs, other signs, I can't think of them right now, but one of those. But yeah, this is me. Hope you enjoyed my awkward rambling. If you did, I'd really appreciate if you could like, subscribe, maybe tell a friend. I'm currently working on so many other things, and I'm also currently at the moment, almost 240 subscribers, and that is ridiculous, and I appreciate every one of you, and I love reading comments. With that said, hope you liked the video. I'll see you next Friday. Peace. Wait, when is this even uploading? My upload schedule is whack, but I should see you next Friday. Peace.